In today's video, we're going to be talking about 7 easy ways to get motivated to exercise. So if you guys know this channel, you know what I'm all about, then you know that I always talk about how motivation does not exist, and I'm definitely going to address that at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around. But before I do that, I am going to give you actually 7 different things, like real things that you can do that might just be a catalyst to get you out the door and get you exercising. So although motivation doesn't exist, again, I'll talk about it later. There are some things that you can do, or some things that I do even, that help me just give me that little extra push I need to get over the fence and do my workout. Number 1, put your shoes on. I know this seems really basic, but just the simple act of having your shoes off in your house, you feel all comfy, you feel all cozy, and it probably is hurting your motivation a little bit. The act of walking to your door, I know most people have their shoes like near their door. The act of walking towards your door and putting your shoes on might just be the thing you need to feel that extra push of like, all right, well, I got my shoes on, I might as well go to the gym or my garage or outside and do what I'm supposed to do. So number 1, just put your shoes on. Which leads me into number 2, which is one of my favorite rules and something that we've talked about before on this channel. It is the 1-minute rule. Now, what the 1-minute rule means is on days where you really don't feel like exercising, just go outside or you know, again, gym, garage, wherever you exercise, and exercise for 1 minute. I'm not kidding. If you do exercise for 1 minute and you decide like, you know what, I'm not feeling it, I still don't want to do it, then you can go back inside and you don't have to work out. But chances are, by using the 1-minute rule, by the time you've put your shoes on, gone to your workout place, and you've started to exercise, you're probably gonna end up doing your full workout. And sometimes, weirdly enough, guys, the days that I don't wanna work out the most when I use this 1-minute rule are some of the days where all of a sudden in the middle of the workout, I get this second burst of energy and I have the best workout ever. So if I wouldn't have worked out, I wouldn't have felt that second burst of energy at all. So 1-minute rule can be very crucial. Number 3, just drink some water. I don't know why, guys. I don't have any scientific proof to back this up, but whenever I just drink some water, good things happen, and I don't know why. Here's an example. If I'm up late at night, nighttime is the most dangerous time for me eating too many calories because I don't consume a lot of food during the day. But at night, sometimes I'm sitting there and I get a little bit hungry and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have some almond butter or some popcorn or whatever. And as soon as I just drink a little bit of water, that craving goes away. Same thing if I'm laying on the couch and I'm like, man, I don't really feel like doing my workout. I don't know, my legs feel tight, whatever. If I get up and drink a glass of water, for whatever reason, it just changes my mood and makes me a little bit closer to doing my workout, or makes me feel a little bit more motivated. I don't know if it's because I feel healthy inside of my brain, and that's why I decide to get motivated to work out. But all I'm saying is, just by drinking water can be a catalyst for you to then get the motivation you need to do your workout. Number 4, get a buddy. This is like probably the most effective one, because you're not gonna let your friends down. If you and your buddy say like, hey, we're working out every day, and you tell that person that and then you don't show up, you're gonna feel bad. Chances are, if your friend is doing it, you're probably gonna do it. I'm gonna give you guys a good example. So I didn't start surfing until I was 30. The only reason I really got into surfing was because my best friend, he was the one who was like, dude, let's start surfing. And so every day that he would go, I would go. And then it became this thing where like, if one of us was going, even if the other one didn't want to, that person would go. So it was like this friendly competition. It still exists to this day. We still surf a lot together, but just by one of us showing up or having a buddy that you do an activity with, it just makes it easier for you to stick with it. Because if you're totally on your own and you're not motivated that day, you might just be like, all right, cool, I'm not gonna do it and I don't feel bad. But if you have a reason to feel bad, AKA a buddy, you're probably gonna do it. Number 5, change your environment. Again, this is another one that feels kind of insignificant. I don't know why it works, but it does. If you are spending a lot of time inside, for me, my office is my home. For a lot of other people, it is as well. Or if you're just inside at your office or just being inside, I find that towards the end of the day, I kind of start to lose motivation. I feel tired. I start thinking about what I want to do for dinner that night. And again, I'm not sure why, but as soon as I go outside, I get this new feeling, new motivation. I think it's just like the change in scenery or the fact that I'm going for a walk or feeling the weather on my body. It just helps me get more motivated to go grab my stuff and then end up doing a workout. So if you're struggling, go outside or just change your environment. Walk into a different room, go grab some coffee for 5 minutes and come back and see how you feel. Number 6, remind yourself and remember how you are going to feel after your workout. What I mean by this, every time that I don't feel like working out and then I do work out, I feel like the man. I just feel like, yeah, Dan Whitmer gets shit done because that's what Dan Whitmer does. Dan Whitmer, even when he doesn't want to work out, still works out because that's the kind of guy I am. So that mentality is something that can be very powerful on days when you absolutely don't want to work out. Reminding yourself like, dude, I will feel so good after this physically, but I will also feel so much confidence by doing hard things. So think about that sometimes. When you don't work out, just understand like, man, at the end of this, I'm going to feel awesome. All right, y'all. Number 7, the final answer. Just do the thing because motivation doesn't exist, okay? That's the actual truth. I'm so tired of talking about motivation. Like, you have to understand, your mind and your feelings and emotions and all this, no matter how much meditation you do and trying to control your brain and reading things and trying to do these practices and breath work and all that, your emotions and motivation and your feelings are going to go like this. They're a roller coaster. They're always going to be all over the place. You cannot rely on being motivated to get things done. That is why this tattoo is on my body. Do the thing. Do the thing. It means stop overthinking. This is the truth. I really do pride myself. I mean, yeah, it's why I have it tattooed on my body. When people ask me, how do you stay motivated? I don't even know how to answer that. My brain does not think about motivation. I think, Dan, this is what you do, so you will do it. This is a rule for my life. I don't think about like, oh, do I feel good today? Do I feel bad today? It's like, dude, shut up, put your shoes on, quit your little bitchy attitude, and do what you said you were gonna do. I don't leave myself any kind of room for like, oh, you know, I don't feel that good. It's like, no, this is what we do. This is what this person, this body, these are the things I do. So I just do them. And honestly, guys, there's not really a better answer. And I know that people are gonna comment on this video and be like, yeah, but what do I do? What should I read? What should I learn? And like, I'm telling you, knock it off. Like, stop that. There's nothing more that you need to know. There's no more podcasts that you need to listen to. There's no YouTube video that you need to watch. Take action. If your job is to move your body and do a jump rope workout, then do it. I don't care if you don't feel like super pumped about it. Put your shoes on, go outside, do the workout. Plain and simple. Don't wait for motivation. Obviously use the 6 other things to help you get there. But at the end of the day, realize that you're the only one that's in control of you taking action on things. So sometimes you just got to tell that little voice in your brain to shut up and just go after it. Charity athletes, always appreciate you guys. Leave a comment. Let's talk about it. Let me know what you're struggling with. Let me know some wins that you've had recently. But yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in to this video, and we'll see you on the next one. This video is brought to you by Cross Rope. It's our favorite jump rope. It's what you see in every single one of these workouts. It is hands down the best jump rope you're gonna find for fitness and weight loss. I've been doing this for 8 years and I still have not found a better rope that has a better system for getting a smooth workout and increasing the weight so you can challenge yourself to lose weight. Our favorite one is linked up in the description below. If you enter Do the Thing at checkout, you get 15% off. And I want to remind you, for people that can't use a regular jump rope, they also have all of their jump ropes in a ropeless option as well. So again, that's crossrope.com/JRD. It's all linked up in the description. Go check it out. And they have a 60-day money back guarantee. So if you buy something, you don't like it, return it, no questions asked. But yeah, let us know what you think.